And welcome to another batch of Ultraman Tiga uploads. These are getting shorter and shorter as I edit them because, as I've complained and as I will complain about in this upload, I'm sorry, gang, without a dedicated story covering the entire season, it is very hard for me to find things other than idle commentary to make throughout the episode. And I'm doing my best to keep in as much as I can for coherent story for y'all, so you know roughly what's going on in the episode. So yeah, I'm doing my best with what they give me, but if they don't give me much, I can't do much with it. But regardless of that, I am enjoying the season. It is entertaining, if nothing else, and as I've said before, the effects are great. So please enjoy this next batch of episodes. Alright, Toku team, like I said in the intro, this is our next batch of Ultraman Tiga uploads. And let's just get it going, because I record the intros after I watch and edit the episode, so I have no idea what I said before what I'm saying now. That man's working hard. Get that man some Skittles. Or a fucking giant monster. Yeah, dude, square up with it. Great fucking plan. So, alright, are they taking these, like, because one was a martial artist film actor, and this one obviously has boxer training. Are they taking them to, like, possess them? Are they taking them to pit them against each other gladiator style? Are they getting shot in the fucking back like a bitch? Okay, I love this. First of all, you got the little old-fashioned house in what looks like the middle of the city, which just makes me think of Up, first and foremost. But now you got the little old lady nursing space alien with spike shoulders back to fucking health. And he's just sitting there under what, how do you pronounce it? Tokatsu? The heated table. He's just sitting under the heated table just shivering because the poor boy just got his ass beat. I love where this is going. She thinks he's just wearing clothes. Oh, you stupid old bitch, I love you. Thanks, Captain Mom, keeping us on track. Yeah, see what I mean? Classic old house surrounded by skyscrapers. This is Up. This is just Tokusatsu Up. Why is this alien so caked up? Ma'am, he is literally made out of guns and sharp edges. I'm sorry, violence might be a foregone conclusion here. Alright, come on, team. You're smart. You're smart. You've figured out stranger shit with less info. You're smart. This is what I keep talking about. Because, like, in a Sentai, and especially a Power Rangers show, it would be like, where is this voice coming from? And they would waste, like, a significant chunk of the episode not understanding the alien just to have the obligatory fight scene. Whereas with this team, like multiple other episodes, the team has been like, huh, here's a seemingly nonsense piece of information. Mystery solved. This one's outright fucking talking to them. And, like, I love that this team is smart enough to actually fucking listen. I was about to say, like, just draw the fight out until dawn. Don't step on shit, Ultraman, you're the good guy. I think you just knocked over a cell tower. But yeah, if you're giving, like, a fight montage, then you're basically, like, giving an excuse to draw the fight out until daylight. Once again, proving that his fucking time limit is completely arbitrary based on the story of the episode. They're vulnerable to light. Guess what Ultraman is fucking made out of? He's made out of light, for those of you who forgot. Jesus Christ, is he melting? Oh my god, he is melting! Stop letting me be right with my offhand comments! I like, again, any time where they establish a precedent. Like, now we have a precedent for monsters that are not the bad guys. So, and we kind of had that in previous episodes a little bit, but this one definitely confirms it. Where, like, he's an alien, but he's not the enemy just because he's an alien. So I appreciate that, and I'm curious to see if they circle back to that the way they've started circling back to other things that they introduced in earlier episodes. Okay, last episode for this disc. Not the last episode for this upload, but last episode for this disc, and I will have watched 9 fucking episodes today. This is why we take breaks. Yeah, abandon your fucking cars. That's gonna help the traffic jam. Yeah, jackass, there's elderly and infants everywhere. Like, do you want safety or do you want lava? Okay? Alright, you know what? Leave the old man for the lava. Clearly he wants to die. Hey! Science lady's back! We're getting the new gear! We're getting the drill! We're getting the drill! I'm not even gonna make fun of the name of the drill. I'm just excited we're getting the fucking drill. Okay, I am gonna make fun of the name, because they named it the P-Par. P-Par. Why would you call it that? Why would you call it that? There had to be better names than that. This is a completely expected turn of events. Absolutely nothing strange has happened without Guts and or Kaiju being involved. Alright, this is obviously like the toy version close up at the moment, not like an actual one of it, but I do like the look of it. I like the color. And it's nice and sleek. I do think the drill is too small. You would typically want a drill as big as your own vehicle circumference, because otherwise you're gonna get stuck. But I like it. I mean, when they look this good in toy mode, as well as like the actual larger scale version, like with the cars, that's when you know it's a good fucking prop design. This is, again, good continuity between episodes, because way back in episode 1, he only killed the flying monster. The other one just tunneled into the ground and ran away. Like a bitch! Yeah, that's an I, fellas. They misspelled ready. The beam was not ready to fire, it was ready to fire. I just needed to point that out. Just like every time that Daigo is in one of the jets and it crashes, or a few episodes back when the one guy ejected with the seed and Daigo just jumped out and transformed. Buddy, you are underground, about to be engulfed in fire and magma. How the fuck are you going to explain this one? How? How are you going to explain this one? Your whole team has to know that you're Ultraman at this point. The whole team. I don't accept that the team doesn't know. When he does finally reveal that he's Ultraman, the only one who should be surprised is the Hori, the joke, the joke character of the team, because he's clueless to begin with. Everybody else should be like, yeah, dude, we've known for literally months. The fuck you think this is news? Still cool, obviously. Still fucking cool as hell. You know, like, I knew he was going to be bursting out of the ground as Ultraman as soon as he went down underground in the first fucking place. I'm just saying, there's no way the team doesn't know that he's Ultraman. So you're going with a bigger energy blast. Oh no, energy punch, okay. You learned your lesson, good boy. Oh! Drop kick, nice. Axe kick, whatever. I do appreciate the fucking proper Ultraman beam. We don't see that enough from him. No, don't put him back in the volcano. He likes it there. Why are you so bad at this? Alright, and that was the last episode of this disc. It was not the last episode of this upload, so I will keep this somewhat brief. Again, loving the continued continuity between episodes. Seeing monsters come back is not a perfect substitute. I would still prefer a proper antagonist, but I'll take what I can get. And it, again, continuity between episodes is very important because it allows the whole story to actually feel like one continuous story. But we're a third of the way through the season, and it's definitely starting to wear I think I'll save more of this for the outro, but I do think it's time for like Ultraman to get an upgrade, the story to get something more than just Monster of the Week. Each episode, I've said it before, each individual episode is interesting, but the overall story is definitely lacking because the overall story doesn't fucking exist. And real quick, midpoint, shameless, shame. God, I can't talk tonight. Shameless self promotion, uh, non sequitur. To just remind everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you are interested in seeing the episodes a month early, don't forget that the Patreon, one of the main benefits of the Patreon, entry level tier for $1, you get all uploads a month early, you get any exclusive uploads, and you get access to the Discord. And all the benefits just go up from there. And since I never script any of these fucking things and I never know what to say, we're going to leave it there and get back to the episodes. Alright, same upload, but the next disc, I have pretty much accepted that we're just not going to have an antagonist this season. We're not going to have an overarching plot. I appreciate that we have started having episodes where the plot carries from previous episodes. We're seeing monsters come back, we're seeing gadgets come back, but I'm not expecting an overarching story, and I've just come to accept that, which is a bummer. But we are getting a 2-part episode, which is going to be interesting, and hopefully they actually do something interesting with it. Great start. Great start. Just immediately stalking a woman. A threat! Run, you dumb bitch! Oh, there's more than one. Rita is fucking space certified? I love this girl. God, no wonder she's my favorite. She's my favorite more than Daigo. Look, y'all, I have a type. I acknowledge I have a type. And I do sip for the guys as well as the gals. I'm just saying. Good call, Reina. Good call. This is why you're space certified. You fucking take care of business. I'm going to keep saying this because it keeps being true. One thing that I do really appreciate about this show, about this team, is that if this was like a Sentai or a Rangers show, they wouldn't have even thought to turn off the Maxima Overdrive or what the Rainbow Space Travel, whatever the fuck it was, right? Because that would have been the plot of the episode is, oh shit, one of our crew members lost in space and we got to figure out how to get them because this thing wasn't ready for testing. No. This team is just like, oh shit, this isn't going to plan. Abort the plan, revisit the data, and fix the fucking plan. They do it with their tech. They do it when they're dealing with the monster of the week. I fucking appreciate this team. This is a team of people who are not fucking stupid. At least sort them. Either by individual robot as you bring it in, or put all like the right foot together, all the heads together, all the torsos together. You realize that by putting all of the dozens and dozens of robot pieces in a singular gigantic pile, you are begging for them to fuse together into a giant kaiju-sized version. Fucking idiots. I take back what I... Well, no, that's not the team being dumb. That's the organization being dumb, which we have seen them be dumb before. The team is not dumb. The organization as a whole is fucking stupid at times. Just fuck! They're too adorable. I ship them so hard. Look at these two cuties. He wants to roleplay student teacher. Aw, she likes the dumb ones. That's what she said. Look, it's got nipples. It's got laser nipples. See, this is why you don't pile them all in one fucking spot. Giant. See? What did I fucking say? Giant version. Elbow drop. Nice. Oh my god, Ultraman is a fan of wrestling. Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-parter, so obviously we're not going to get a conclusion this episode. That actually went... That felt like it went by faster than a regular one-off episode. Which is surprising, because those sometimes have a tendency to drag. Ultraman episodes do seem to be a few minutes longer on average than a Sentai episode. I don't know why. different production company, obviously, but I don't know why narratively. Let's just keep it going and see what the next episode is. The resolution to this story. I'm awake. Shut up. And let's just see what the conclusion is of this two-parter. Do we have other? I'm looking at the episode list. Do we have other two-parters? Nothing specifically as another two-parter, although there's got to be some, especially towards the end. I have to assume there's going to be other episodes with directly connected story, one episode to the next. Oh, wow, so he actually can, like, legit run out of time and just disappear. But again, always plot relevant. Plot armor relevant. Finally, somebody asking where the fuck Daigo is. Now, we have practically never actually had Daigo have to explain where the fuck he disappears to. Every now and then, I think, like, some of the earlier episodes, he just alluded to the fact that he was, like, helping with an evacuation over there. He was hiding from the giant kaiju over there. But, like, we've never actually seen him have to sit down and explain to Captain Mom and his other superiors where the fuck he disappears to. Now, this time, he was on fucking base in the underwater, in the undersea hangar when the robots broke the bulkhead, flooded it, and then he, of course, left to fight them as Ultraman. And now he's fucking pulling a Titanic right here, pulling a jack and floating on the fucking debris. So, yeah, I want to see him fucking have to explain. It's probably just going to be like, oh, well, they punched a hole and I had to swim out. But I really want him to just either choose to reveal his secret identity or just have someone outright say, like, dude, we figured it out. No, you didn't. How was that a loss? You got the exploding robot away from everyone who was trying to explode. And now you broke reality. Oh, taking it right to the chin. Was that a nut kick? Did you just kick him in the balls, Daigo? He's bitter about that previous. He did it again! He is pissed about that loss last episode. Oh, get tased, bitch. I already said it. I don't need to say it again. God damn. Alright, maybe I do need to say it again. Ah, yes. Yes, the show ships them too. So they have a whole moment in the episode where they're like, oh, you don't have to do this fight alone. And then he more or less still has to do the fight alone. Yeah, they pulled out the giant gay cannon in the last moment, but that's the issue with a show that is just purely episodic with no overarching plot. 20 episodes in, is that if you're always just going to default back to the status quo, then nothing means anything. And just real quick wrap up here. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. I have, as I said at the start, I have been enjoying watching the season and making these edits. I'm keeping them. I'm keeping as much in as I think I can justify keeping in to give you all a coherent story. And I'm not even keeping all my jokes in because I know that not all my jokes are worth keeping in. But let me know in the comments what you think of the episodes. And I already did the self-promotion in the midpoint bumper, so we'll leave it there.